Listen, I'm going to play a series of all white keys on the piano. See if you can tell what the note is where I land. Do you know what that note is? If you do, it's because your mind's ear understands the contextual information surrounding the note. If not, sometime during this lesson, you will start to develop the skill. The note was C. Let's try another. Do you know this one? It's a B. If you got it, it's because you heard it as the leading tone, trying desperately to be resolved by the C that comes next. One more. Do you know that one? It's a D. If you got it, it's because you heard the leading tone resolved by the octave and going one more to the D. You're hearing distance, context, suspension, and resolution. Most of your musical career, you have been told which notes to play from a piece of paper. However, when improvising, the notes should come from your head and inspired by the music around you. For the next few lessons, we're going to concentrate on ear training, which I believe is the most important skill to develop when playing a musical instrument, especially in jazz. Ear training is the ability to hear and identify different notes, intervals, and chords in music. In fact, even when you're reading printed music, ear training enables you to hear the note before you play it instead of just relying on the right fingering. In short, you shouldn't be guessing what to play. You should know what's coming out of your instrument and if it will make sense. Improvisation is a three-step process. Musical understanding, which means studying the chart, knowing the harmony and the melody, and experimenting. Second, it's idea generation. Once you have studied the music thoroughly, an idea will pop into your head, a variation on the melody, a rhythm, all inspired by your interaction with the song and its parts. And third, transferring to your instrument. Voila, the idea will come out of your instrument. Maybe not perfectly, but that's the process. Listen, experiment, repeat. Also known as practice. Now, this all begins with ear training. A musician without a trained ear is like a chef without a sense of taste and smell. You can follow the recipe and directions and read notes, but getting off the page and creating will be out of reach. So how do we go about obtaining and honing these skills? First, think about developing a sense, a musical sense, that makes us aware of distances, dissonances, resolutions, note positions, functions, and sounds. Second, take baby steps, starting with small intervals, short melodic spans, and starting on a fixed note. Third, expand and include larger intervals and more notes. And fourth, sing as much as you can. It internalizes the pitch and makes you aware of range. And fifth, practice, practice, practice. Pitch retention is the ability to recall a note after time. Imagine if you heard middle C every 5 minutes, every day. You would have no problem retaining it and even anticipating it before it happens again. Can you hear it? Can you sing it? C. That's where it is. Can you sing it? Try. Imagine hearing that many, many, many times and having a point of reference. That's what we're looking for, is relative pitch. Okay, we're going to start with intervals. As I take you through these next exercises, think of the root note as having a pop-up or a pop-down menu, and that's where the answers are. Consider the distances. Are the notes far apart or close together? For instance, those sound close. Those sound far apart. And use a ladder to climb up and down to find your pitch. For instance, if you're trying to find this interval, you might walk up to it. Also, the tension or resolution in the notes. There's tension here, that's C to D, then it resolves. Hear the consonants there? This one is dissonant, this one resolves. Then we go to the next one, it's got tension again, and then the fifth resolves, and so on. Hear the tension there? That B, that C to B is dying to get to the octave. Hear the octave? How happy it is? Okay, here's our first step. I will play 10 ascending intervals. That means they go up. Starting with middle C, they're all going to start with this note, using only the first 5 notes of the scale. Remember, every interval will start with middle C, so write C, then the next note. Got your pencil and paper? Here we go. By the way, you can sit in front of a piano, just don't play it. Sometimes the visual helps you understand what's happening. Let's do a little practice. Here's C, D, E, F, G. And I'm asking you to tell me the intervals from C using all those notes. So what you're going to want to hear is this is C to D, this is C to E. Hear it, feel it. C to F, and C to G. Okay, here we go. Starting on C, write down this interval, C and another note. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9. And number 10. Here are the answers. Number 1, C to E. Number 2, C to D. Number 3, C to E. Number 4, C to G. Number 5, C to D. Number 6, C to F. Number 7, C to E. Number 8, C to G. Number 9, C to F. And number 10, C to E. Let's try that one more time. And by the way, can you hear the C right now? Of course you can. Okay, let's try that again. I'm going to play the C, and I'm going to say the letter of number 1. I'm going to say E. Can you hear the E? C. Can you hear the E? All right, the next one was C to D. Here's the C. Can you hear the D? There it is. Number 3 was C to E again. Can you hear the E? C. Were you right? Okay. Number 4 is C to G. Can you hear it? C. There it is. Number 5 is C to D. Can you hear the D? C. There it is. Hey, the next one. Number 6 is C to F. Can you hear it? Walk up. There it is. Number 7, C to E. Here's C. Can you hear E? Look at the piano and see if it looks like it sounds. Number 7 is C to G. C, D, E, F, G. There it is. Number 9, C to F. Here's C. Can you hear F? Walk up to it. Think about Here Comes the Bride or the Mexican Hat Dance. C, D, E, F. You have lots of tools that you can use to find that note. And the last one, number 10, is C to E. C, E. How did you do? You can practice this anytime, actually. Find a friend or even just close your eyes and play the notes and test yourself. One of my favorites is to point to a note and see if I can sing it. Last night I was watching a movie and there was a suspenseful part of the movie and I heard this on the piano. And I know I'm a geek about this kind of stuff, a nerd or whatever, but I was hearing a fifth. I was hearing a fifth. So anytime you hear something, you can kind of try to test yourself and see what's going on. And then get to the piano, or there's all kinds of apps for your phone. You can figure out what the note is, and that helps your brain to retain pitches and to improve your sense of pitch. Okay, let's move on. This time we're going to use the same notes, except upside down. We're going to do descending intervals, go from the G down, all white notes. Okay, same drill. I'll play G, and then you write down G and the next note. Okay, here we go. Number 1, G. Sounds like chopsticks. Kind of close, right? Number 2, G. You can also listen to these, if you sing them back, upside down, downside up. Okay? Number 3, G and number 4, G. Hear the Star Spangled Banner here. Number 5, G. Number 6, G. Number 7, G. Number 8, G. Use that trick I just told you about. Number 9, G. Hear how that one wants, but it doesn't. And number 10. Okay, to check our work, I'll play the G and then I'll say the note for the answer and then see if you can hear it. See if it sounds like what you've written down. All right, number 1 was G to F. Number 2, G, all the way down to C. Sing the Star Spangled Banner. Number 3, G to E. Walk right down. G, F, E. Number 4, G to C. Number 5, G to D. That one you can either walk down to, or you can hear that it wants to be resolved by the C. Number 6, G to E. Number 7, G to F. Number 8, G to C. Number 9, G to D. Use your pop-down menu. Number 10, G to E. Okay, we've got lots of G's and F's and E's and D's and C's in our brain. Let's try one last thing. I want you to tell me what note I land on. I'm going to play all white keys on the piano. Here we go. It's a B. Not quite the C, but it's the leading tone to the C. You should feel tension there because it wants to be resolved by the C. Okay? All right. Great job. All right. That's our first long lesson, an introduction to ear training. We'll do some more next time. Until then, this is Craig Faniani signing off for the Sacramento Jazz Education Foundation. Thanks for listening.